The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all.
That living my faith really means that God is present when I do my work, God is present when I am in rehearsal, God is present, and just making sure that I'm aware of the fact that no matter what I'm doing, I'm doing it for God, and that He's there with me, supporting me, and I think that's what living your faith is making sure that your faith is in every aspect of your life. Figuring out your relationship with God is one of the most difficult and one of the most important ways of establishing a good prayer. Because I would say for the majority of my life I did have this sort of like, I am in God's presence, like a distance from Him, an intense reverence, but distance. That it wasn't a personal relationship. It was very much He was God and I was a lowly creation. And I think one of the most important ways that I have then now since developed my relationship with God is by realizing that I can be so much more personal with Him, that I don't have to be just reverent and in awe of Him. If you have a personal relationship with God, then it's just a half an hour of spending time with your best friend. You know, it's not a matter of sitting in church and listening to some old guy talk. Because I feel like that's what people who are non-Catholics see church as just boring, because they just, you sit down, you kneel, you stand, you sit down, you kneel, you stand, and you just listen to someone else talk at you. But if you're thinking about it as an act of communion with God, with one of your best friends, then it's fun even. Oftentimes I'll be praying and I feel like He'll drop a thought in my head that'll just make me laugh. And I think that realizing that God has a sense of humor is wonderful and can make me so much more close to Him. He's not like the air, He's not nature, He's a real person, and He's someone who can inspire me in many ways. One of those ways is inspire me to laugh. Everyone talks about me as a very laughy person, that I smile a lot and that I laugh a whole bunch, and I think a lot of that comes from my relationship with God and how He makes me giggle